William Saliba to return to Arsenal. Yes, my people, welcome back to your boys channel, and in today's video we are going to get update and the latest on the future of William Saliba, the Mbappe of centre backs. Also, what is the latest team news going into tomorrow's game against Slavia Prague, and what else has Mikel Arteta been saying? Let's discuss in today's video. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. In today's video, the prime topic is going to be William Saliba, and there is so much to discuss, so let's get straight into this video and into the first topic, and that being the future of William Saliba and the latest updates. The Mbappe of centre backs, Willow Saliba, could he be set to stay, could he be set to return, or is his long-term future away from Arsenal? Let's discuss. The report we have is from man like Chris Wheatley saying Mikel Arteta will take a closer look at William Saliba when the Frenchman returns to Arsenal for pre-season training. The 20-year-old defender has been a mainstay in Nice's defence, named man of the match again last weekend, and the French side want to extend his loan. In terms of the source, Chris Wheatley, he has become very reliable over the past few months, and in terms of the player, man like William Saliba, I think what Chris Wheatley has confirmed there and there is that Arsenal will bring him back at the end of the season, and he will return to Arsenal. His loan will expire, and Arsenal will not look to extend that. And most interestingly for Arsenal, on that right hand side of the centre back role, Arsenal will most likely let go of David Luiz. We've already let go of Mustafi and Socrates, so there's definitely space opening up in that position. Right now, the only players that we really have that can play in that position is Rob Holding and Callum Chambers, and if we're being honest, are they at the level that Arsenal needs to go to the next level? I don't think so. And so going into next season with the return of William Saliba, and also let's not forget Dinos Mavropanos, the Greek international centre back on loan at Stuttgart. Both are right-footed and both can play on the right-hand side of the defence, and both are players that I would love to see Mikel Arteta give a chance at Arsenal. What has been confirmed by Mikel Arteta about William Saliba in the past, he likes the player, he appreciates the player, and he sees the potential, but he just did not think he was ready for the Premier League this season. And so okay, Mikel Arteta will let you slide for the season, but going into next season, having seen him play quite consistently for Nice and improve and become better and instrumental for the French side, I think it's time to give William Saliba a chance. And also the prospect of Gabriel Magalhaes on the left hand side and William Saliba on the right hand side, that is very tasty, it's very exciting, and it's something that I want to see. One of the most important things about a centre back partnership is understanding each other, and in terms of Gabriel Magalhaes and Rob Holding, unfortunately due to the language barrier, they simply are not on that same wavelength. But with Gabriel playing in front and understanding French as well, him and Saliba will not have that same issue, and that's why next season I'm ready for it. Arsenal, you better be ready for it as well. I think it's time we just go for it. But what are your own thoughts on William Saliba set to return to Arsenal once his loan expires in the summer? Do you think it's the right thing? Do you think he should start? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hold it right there. Just before we get into the next part of the video, if you guys can go down there and smash a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel if you're new, I would massively appreciate that. We are on the road to 40,000 subscribers and so close to 36,000. Lads, you know what to do. Also, Chris Wheatley has provided us with another report. This guy is on a madness today, and this report claims the Mikel Arteta's squad planning for next season is in advanced stages, with Arsenal targeting a new right back, a left back, and hopeful of completing a permanent deal on loan for Real Madrid midfielder Martin Odegaard. Now, first things first, quickly going back to William Saliba, what that confirms to me is if Arsenal don't want to sign a centre back, I think they're happy with Saliba, Mavropanos, Gabriel, and so they're happy with the numbers they've got there. But in terms of left back and right back, we understand that we need improvements and a backup there for Kieran Tierney. But most importantly, in terms of Martin Odegaard, the Norwegian playmaking international, I think, listen, Arsenal have made it clear time and time again from different sources, he is going to be their priority. And I can see why. The guy is a baller and clearly understands what Mikel Arteta wants from him. He's 22 years of age and the potential is really obscene. The only real question I have about Martin Odegaard is, will he want to come to Arsenal if Arsenal don't get into European football, which unfortunately, Arsenal fans, it's a real possibility. Now, I know we have that massive game tomorrow, and if we win, of course we have the possibility of winning the Europa League, but then again, we have to plan for the opposite situation as well, because it's always a possibility, especially with how fraudulent the Arsenal team has been been this year, lads. Europa Conference League, that's looking like a distance right now. But I'd love to know what you guys think about Martin Ødegaard, and if Arsenal don't get European football, do you think Arsenal will still have a chance of signing the Norwegian international baller? Let's discuss down below. Moving on, lads, in terms of tomorrow's game of Arsenal and Slavia Prague and the news. First things first, in terms of the team news, the injury news, and this is very important. Simon Collins has got good news. Arsenal can confirm that Saka and Smith Rowe are available for tomorrow's match versus Prague. However, Aubameyang and Ødegaard both remain doubts. Now that second part is not what you want to hear, but the first part is things you love to see. First things first, in terms of Bukayo Saka, we know how good he is. You know how important he is to the current Arsenal first team. But now that he has been past fit, the question is, where does he play tomorrow? Does he play as a right winger where Pepe's played so well in the last game? Does he play as a left back, a left winger, a centre midfielder, a goalkeeper, a striker? He can play anywhere at this level. And in terms of Emil Smith Rowe, now that he has been past fit for tomorrow, I fully expect him to play as that number 10 tomorrow. We've also got pictures from the Arsenal photographer showing Smith Rowe and training Mari, and even Folarin Balogun training with the Arsenal first team for tomorrow. And it's been confirmed by Chris Wheatley that Folarin Balogun, Miguel Aziz, Alex Kurt, Joe Lopez all trained with the Arsenal first team today ahead of Thursday's Europa League tie against Slavia Prague. And of course, in terms of Folarin Balogun, the contract has essentially been signed, and once again that was confirmed today. As Mr. Here We Go himself, Fabrizio Romano, confirmed that Folarin Balogun has signed his new contract with Arsenal until June 2025, done and completed. He received more than 15 proposals to sign as a free agent. By Leverkusen made the biggest one. Edu Gaspar and Arteta convinced Balogun to stay and sign a new contract. Of course, a few days ago it was close to completion, and now it's basically been confirmed. We have got the Here We Go. And I'll tell you what, I won't be surprised if we see Balogun on the bench tomorrow. I don't think he's going to start. I think it's a bit too soon for that, but I won't be surprised if he is involved in the matchday squad. But in terms of tomorrow and the predicted lineup, the team that I've gone for is Bernd Leno in goal. Then you've got Cedric Holding, Mari and Saka as my back four. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka as the midfield pivot, as well as Smith Rowe, Pepe, Martinelli and Lacazette down the middle. There are so many talking points as always. In terms of the centre-back partnership, as weird as it sounds, despite Gabriel Magalhaes being our best defender, for whatever reason, whether it's language barrier or understanding his partner, he doesn't seem to gel with any of the centre-backs except for David Luiz. And this may just be an unpopular opinion, but I would rather have Mari and Holding as a partnership over Gabriel and Holding. Of course, if you do disagree though, let me know your thoughts on what would you go for as a centre-back partnership. Bukayo Saka at left-back, I think Arsenal just need a natural left footer. Of course, we could go for Granit Xhaka, but I'm going to go for Bukayo Saka instead. In terms of number 10, Smith Rowe picks himself with Ødegaard's injury and not being fully fit. Pepe has been on fire for the past 2 games, scoring against Slavia Prague in the last game and having a very decent game against Sheffield United. And of course, at left winger, I'm going to go for Pele's godson, Gabriel Martinelli. There's no questioning, there's no denying it. Mikel Arteta, you better start him. And up front, I'm going to have to go for Alexander Lacazette. Despite his miss in the last game versus Slavia Prague, he did score 2 goals, but most importantly, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, we don't know if he's fully going to be fit, so we're going to go for Alexander Lacazette instead. But of course, I understand there will be a lot of disagreements in the comments, so first things first, what would you go for? What was your prediction? And what are your thoughts on my Arsenal lineup going for tomorrow's crunch season-defining game against Slavia Prague? Let's have a debate, a discussion down below. And on to the final thing, and that is the other Arsenal news. First things first, once again, Chris Wheatley, he is providing us with that content, and he has said Arsenal are looking at the South American market for new potential signings. Football London understands it's expected players from Mexico, Brazil and Argentina will be easy to recruit and qualify for the governing body endorsement. What that confirms there and there is Edu is basically getting the next name on. Well, no, jokes aside, I think I can understand why Arsenal are doing this. Of course, with the whole new Brexit means Brexit laws in the UK, getting players from Europe is going to be a lot more difficult, so I can understand, you know, there's so much talent in South America. It's such a massive continent. Of course, we can find some more ballers. We've already got Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhaes, again, both players that came from South America. And so if this means that Arsenal can sign more of Gabriel Martinelli's, that I am all for it, my guys. But to my fellow scouts watching this video, are there any South American gems that I should know about? Let me know them down below in the comments. And on to the final thing, and this is just for me an embarrassment. And that's because it's been confirmed today by UEFA that Slavia Prague's Ondrej Kadula banned for 10 UEFA club representative team competition matches for racist behaviour. This This includes the one-match provisional suspension served in last week's Europa League quarter-final versus Arsenal. Glenn Kamara banned for 3 games for assaulting a player. So let me get it straight. UEFA are giving a ban to a player who once again has been confirmed was racially abused, and they're gonna give him a 3-match ban. And in terms of the clown in question, Cadella, they're gonna give him only a 10-match ban, when I'm seeing players who simply put a bet on get a bigger ban. And this once again shows to me and the world why exactly racism is so prominent in football, because clearly the governing bodies like UEFA are not willing to give the right punishment to the people that are stupid enough to say what Cadella did say. And I am sorry, just a 10-match ban for what he's done. Come off it now, UEFA. Look at yourselves in the mirror. You man are a disgrace and an embarrassment to football. But there you man go. That is the latest video there and there. Of course, if you have enjoyed it, smash it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts on all things that I have discussed. The links to my social media will be down below as well, so if you want to follow your boy, I would appreciate that. But that is the latest Arsenal 0 there, summarized in one entire video. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow on my live watch along for Arsenal vs Slavia Prague. It's big time. It is season defining. I will see you tomorrow in advance.